When a narcissist sees you walk away and leave them forever, this is how they cope with abandonment. Everyone. From the crucible of personal experience, the undeniable truth is that narcissists harbor egos as fragile as spun glass, perpetually yearning to inflict harm upon the unsuspecting. They are cosmic leeches, tethered to the orbits of those around them, ceaselessly hungering for approval without the inconvenience of contributing meaningfully. It's a beguiling spectacle, witnessing how they command attention despite the hollowness within. Picture narcissists as exquisitely wrapped but unwanted gifts, externally enticing, yet internally harboring nothing but guile and superficiality. The nexus of their desires lies in the dominion of control, a fortress shielding their delicate egos and inflating their self-importance to celestial heights. Paradoxically burdened by self-doubt, they deploy manipulative stratagems to bend, humiliate, or coerce others into subservience. Recognizing these toxic ballettes can be your armor in the dance of relationships. Unaware, you risk perennially wandering through the mazes of bewilderment, anger, embarrassment, and isolation. Behold, the narcissistic arsenal encompasses an array of subtle machinations: criticism, the sowing of self-doubt, and the art of crafting emotional chasms. Witnessing their responses within these theatrical crucibles evokes intrigue. Dare you speculate on the forthcoming symphony of reactions? Now is the juncture to ponder the tapestry of your own contributions. The narcissistic appetite for control is insatiable, an insidious hunger driving them to manipulate and orchestrate power plays without resorting to overt violence. Instead, they weave intricate narratives where victimhood is their cloak and manipulation their scepter. Rather than embarking on the arduous journey of self-betterment, they seek external fountains to fill the abyss within. Their craving for your profound concern becomes the crucible through which they forge chains to bind your thoughts. Navigating the labyrinth with a narcissist necessitates vigilance, for they possess an uncanny knack for metamorphosing joy into misery. They dictate when and with whom they shall toy with your emotions. Their dominion transcends individuals. They aspire to commandeer your relationships and dictate your emotional responses as if puppeteers pulling the strings. Chaos and discord are their symphony, the cacophony of puppet strings resonating with their perverse delight. Consider this: a prolonged separation kindles discomfort, agitation, and a raging storm within the narcissistic soul. If you were their anchor, severing that tether inflicts a profound wound. The video elucidates the intricacies of a narcissist's fixation on the elixir of narcissistic supply. The more avenues they possess, the more instruments at their disposal for the grand manipulation. When a narcissist loses dominion over a chosen vessel, it signifies a reclamation of power. A shift in the cosmic dance, an alteration in the interplay. Cue the narcissistic maelstrom, a tempest of unbridled rage. The rejection they face is a pill, bitter and unpalatable, a testament to the reclamation of autonomy. The abrupt cessation of communication becomes a vexing enigma for these habitual architects of control. Whether the severed link is a cornerstone of a significant relationship or merely a tributary of narcissistic supply, the sudden void jolts them, unleashing a tempest of reactions. Confronted by the sting of rejection, narcissists embark on a choreographed dance of behaviors meticulously designed to shield their ego and preserve the tapestry of self-importance. Faced with the raw vulnerability and gnawing inadequacy, they unfurl a spectacle, accentuating current advantages or unveiling covert benefits nursed in secrecy. An illusion materializes, a rapid surge forward, a facade of progression. Yet it's vital to decipher that this frenetic motion is not a pilgrimage towards self-betterment. It is, instead, a strategic mirage, a defense mechanism against the daunting specter of introspection and self-examination. For narcissists, navigating rejection is an art of self-preservation, not a canvas for personal growth. Confronting flaws and engaging in meaningful self-analysis is a realm they meticulously sidestep. Their preference lies in the perpetual maintenance of a perceived superiority, cocooning themselves from the unsettling emotional terrain of acknowledging vulnerabilities and imperfections. Rejection acts as a catalyst, setting in motion a sequence of strategies. These mechanisms construct a veneer of progress and self-assuredness, concealing the deeper aversion to personal evolution and introspection. When the grip of control slips through their fingers, the narcissist unveils a repertoire of tactics to reclaim their dominion. Declarations of undine love, a submission-laden demeanor, or donning the mantle of victimhood. All are threads in the grand tapestry woven to reignite the waning flames of the relationship. Yet this performance is ephemeral. Once the throne is reclaimed, they vanish anew, their allegiance tethered solely to self-interest. In moments of perceived powerlessness, vengeance emerges as a familiar yearning, albeit its manifestations vary in significance. Narcissists typically drawn to what you can offer, be it monetary wealth, affection, or other commodities, refuse to relinquish control even in absence. Efforts unfold to turn the orbit of your friends, deploying smear campaigns to tarnish your reputation. A narrative emerges, with them cast as hapless victims and you, the alleged paragon of self-centered irrationality. Their gambit aims to shroud you in guilt, whether for departure or altered treatment of others. When narcissists find themselves bereft of gratification, their recourse spirals into the abyss of extremes. A narcissist's smear campaign, wielded as a punitive instrument, reverberates like a harsh verdict. Unable to manipulate others into subservience, they plummet to their nadir, grappling with the tumultuous seas of suicidal ideation. The void left by unmet desires becomes a cavernous maw, swallowing them in the throes of despair. It becomes abundantly clear that the most profound blow inflicted upon these architects of control is the loss of dominion and access to coveted resources. Alas, the scars left by such entanglements may linger, for narcissists, entrenched in their pursuit of power and control, seldom prioritize the restoration of shattered lives. As custodians of our well-being and architects of our happiness, the imperative becomes clear: to sever ties with these conduits of manipulation. Your distinctive perspectives on this matter are not only welcomed but revered. In drawing the curtains on today's discourse, let the echo of our collective understanding resonate. A clarion call to reclaim agency and emancipate ourselves from the clutches of narcissistic influence. Should you find value in the symphony of insights shared, may I implore you to manifest your support by bestowing a gentle click upon the like button and sharing this discourse with kindred spirits. Your temporal investment and undivided attention are treasures cherished in the vaults of our digital haven. Thank you, dear denizens, for being integral threads in the rich tapestry of our community. Irrespective of your endeavors, it remains an immutable truth. Narcissists, with their egotistical vantage points, inevitably betray the trust bestowed upon them. Their lofty self-perceptions engender a belief in their inherent superiority, a staggering entitlement that eclipses the boundaries of reason. The more you immerse yourself in their orbit, the more their self-absorption burgeons. Even when you extend offerings that surpass their wildest desires, their insatiable hunger persists, oblivious to the wealth of contributions. Departure may go unnoticed, for they are ensnared in the cocoon of self-adoration, indifferent to the severing of their supply line. Contrary to the facade of apathy, narcissists do care, and delving into the intricacies of their motivations is imperative. This video promises an exploration into the essence of narcissists, what propels them, how they operate. Understanding their inner workings facilitates a deeper connection, enabling one to navigate the labyrinth of their psyche, earning trust, and eliciting cooperation. Armed with this insight, you wield a potent tool for negotiation, speaking their language and acknowledging the significance they attach to certain issues. All in all, let me express the profound gratitude I harbor for your unwavering allegiance to this channel. If you find yourself newly ensnared in the tendrils of our discourse, consider this your warm invitation to join our community. Embarking on this collaborative journey, our collective goal is to dismantle the toxic cycles woven by narcissistic interactions. Together, we shall forge a path where you seize control, directing the narrative in a way that shields your energy from the ceaseless onslaught of defense. It's time to liberate your mind from the shackles of considerations for the whims and desires of narcissists. Until next time, have a nice day.